Shamrockins, it's Nico, and this is the weekly update. I don't know what day it is. Oh my god, well, it's Monday. It's a Monday. I don't know what the date itself is. Give me a second. Wow. It is March 4th. March 4th. New month. Woo! So, this month is both St. Patrick's Day and Easter. Easter is the last day of the month this year, which is weird. I know every few years Easter is in March, but it makes me feel like it's a lot less time to do things. So, excuse me, I have a cat hair. It could have been one of my hairs, but cat hair bothering my nose. Anyway, thank you for everybody who adopted from the Shamrockin adoption. I have a little basket for everybody ready to go to their homes. I am going to list everybody else. There's actually not too many creatures and creations left. Have the cover journal. I have this beautiful dragon. We got shamrock turtle. We have I'm a little surprised this one is still here. The rainbow turtle. Usually the rainbow turtles get snapped up so quickly. This little guy got adopted. And the little turtle charms got adopted. Little charms. They match the two bigger turtles. I'm pretty sure this little chibi pot of gold is still available. I have the fairy door. Oh, look at the detail on it. God, I love it. It's a very pretty fairy door. I have the key holder dragon, who is still available. Again, a little surprised, but you know what? Everybody has times where they cannot adopt, and it's not a big deal. And then I have a fantasy key necklace. I haven't made fantasy keys in like 6 years. So I have Shamrock. Show the pretty Shamrock. There. Fantasy key. This is made with all the antique rhinestones. Like all of the rhinestones on here are the antique rhinestones. And then I have 3 unicorn horns. And I have a set, of, come here, couldn't pick them up. I have one set of the Shamrock earrings left. And that is it for the Shamrockin collection, the Shamrockin adoption collection. Like I said, I'm going to be putting those in my shop front. So my Big Cartel site, that's the host. It's funny side note. When one of my friends / creators, Turtle Tootsie Polish, she opened her Big Cartel page, I was like, is this a legit site? You know, like the cartel, it's not necessarily a good thing. Like, you know, like the Mexican cartel and stuff, it's just dangerous people. But that was just the first thought I had. I am dumb sometimes, I admit that. And it is definitely a legit web hosting site. And I actually put my shop on it, obviously. So this will be listed on dust, cat fur, on the Elvenspun store. So it's elvenspun.bigcartel.com. So that's where these are gonna go. They're all gonna be in one picture list, and then there'll be a drop down list and you can choose who you want to adopt, if you want to adopt. So there's that. I'm going to be working on Easter things. I don't know what kind of Easter things yet. I'm not 100% sure. It's just like, I don't know what to do. I usually do my sugar chicks, and I had sugar bunnies last year. I'm not really sure what to do for Easter for Ostara. I think that's how you say it, Ostara. I only ever read certain words and I never say them out loud, right? I have not had a reason to say them out loud. So yeah, I'm not really sure what to do. I do want to do my galaxy eggs. That is something I haven't done since I moved up here. I have the eggs. I have eggs to paint. Maybe I'll do some of that after I ship stuff. I have to do shipping today. But after that, after shipping, I might paint some galaxy eggs, which would be nice. And then we'll see. We'll see. I'm not really sure what to do for Easter. Like, it's gonna be a mini adoption since it's not a lot of time. I'm also trying to work through a blazing migraine, and it's just like here. That'll be easier like after I'm done with the video because I won't have to talk so much and I can just turn on some true crime and zone out and pack and do what I need to do. Oh, excuse me. And yeah, it's just so weird. I'm not sure what to do for Easter time. I will figure it out. It'll be a mini adoption. So I'll have a couple of creatures. I will have a couple of turtles. I'll probably do an Easter key holder dragon. I might do an Easter fantasy key if I find something I like for it. There might be a couple of Easter chibis. I really want to make like a chibi chocolate rabbit that's sitting up and then paint it like the little chocolate rabbits. And I might do a chibi egg. Haven't done an egg before. And maybe a chibi chick. I don't know. I don't know. I want to just do a small Easter adoption. So I'll probably also have a single witchy hat like the Shamrockin adoption did. So yeah. At least I knew what I was making for St. Patrick's Day. I knew, like, as soon as I saw the holiday coming up, I'm like, I know what to do. It's going to be smaller adoption. It's all it is. So I don't think there's going to be an adoption this week. Next week should be the adoption. No. Sorry. I was trying to keep this from turning off. There. So yeah. That's me. Family life-wise, Kevin overdid it at work because he thought he could do something faster and he ended up in a lot of pain, and he kind of did it to himself, so I feel bad that he hurts, but he was dumb, so hopefully he learned his lesson and doesn't do it. He volunteered for a job at work, and he's like, oh, I can have this done in like an hour or so. No, even when he was working so fast, it wasn't even close. It was like an 8-hour shift of him doing those things. And David, my brother-in-law David, he seems to be doing okay. Brother-in-law Peter, who does not live in this house currently, seems to be okay at the moment. He's going through some things, but okay. And Dad Carter, so Dad Carter, I mentioned a couple videos ago probably that there's something wrong with his legs. Like, he thought it was a pinched nerve. His doctor thought it might be spinal stenosis. It doesn't seem to be either of those. Like, he went in for a CT scan. He's gone 6 weeks. Barely able to walk. Like, barely. Like, he's using a walker to get around, but it's not good. And so he did a MRI thing. They didn't find any signs of pinched nerves. They didn't find any signs of anything with his spine happening, like it might be out of alignment or something. And I'm not quite sure how it got around, but it might be one of the medicines he was put on. and the maximum dose of the medicine that he was put on is supposed to be 20 milligrams. He's been taking 80 milligrams of it for quite some time. I think since late December, early January. It's been a while. It's built up in his system for a while. And when he and his doctor, I guess, were talking, the doctor's like, hey, you're not supposed to be taking this much of it. And poor dad, he doesn't really remember when he started taking that, at what dose, and who prescribed it, because it could have been his cardiologist that prescribed it to him for, like, I don't know all of the details, but his doctors are really good checking in with each other and stuff. This 80 milligrams of a medicine that he's been taking apparently has been affecting him in an adverse way, so he stopped taking it. The first day that, like the day after he stopped taking it, he actually looked better. Like, he's been looking exhausted and tired, and I know he's been upset because he hasn't been able. He usually cooks his own breakfast. He does the dishes. That's like his house job. He does the dishes because he doesn't like dishes in the sink, so he always puts them in the dishwasher, even if it's not run through. He does his dishes. He usually cooks dinner for him and brother-in-law David, and he likes to go out and go grocery shopping with David because David takes him out. He hasn't been able to do any of that. Anything. And I know it's been really eating at him, and I've been trying to, like, empathize because I am getting, sorry, I got a text. I am getting way physically worse. It is harder for me to do things, and this physical deterioration started much sooner than I expected it in my life. So, like, I'm commiserating. I'm trying to empathize with him, and luckily Dad Carter, he gets that. So I'm not trying to make anything about me. I'm just like, I understand because I've dealt with this. I think I can understand because I've dealt with this. This might be similar, you know. But the first day after he stopped taking the meds, he looked better. He looked more awake and aware. And his face, I don't know, there's just a change in his face, like a better, healthier look for him. And his legs have been swollen, which he really has to watch because of his salt intake and his pacemaker. So they've been pretty swollen, but they looked a bit better. It wasn't all the way down, but they looked better. And so, like, as the days have gone on, I think it's been maybe Wednesday? 5 days. I think it's been 5 days since he stopped taking the medicine that they think was causing him not to be able to walk. It's been 6 weeks, maybe 8 weeks. I don't know. He knows exactly. He knows exactly the day that it happened and what happened. But he hasn't been able to use his leg muscles, so his muscles have atrophied a bit. They're very, very weak. But he's getting around, like, better. It's crazy because before it was literally, it just looked like when he was lurching forward, but it just looked like he was letting gravity move it, and he couldn't barely pick up his feet. And he's picking up his feet now. He did slide off the bed and end up on the floor and wasn't able to get up from the floor. And then he tried to crawl. I'm sorry, it's not funny. It's just cute because he described it to me because I wasn't there. He tried to crawl to his bedroom door, and his arms gave out, and he was calling for help. And Kevin actually had the day off. This happened on Friday. Hi, Lily is here too. This happened Friday, and so Kevin heard something, but he was like dozing, and luckily within minutes of him hearing that, he realized something. He needed to check on Dad, so he did. Him and David got him up. Dad was very upset and shaken that he had fallen, and I talked to Dad about it the next day because I was down here working, and he was getting ready for bed, and I didn't want to interrupt him. So, and then he was unable to get out of bed yesterday. Not like unable to, his legs are weak, and he could not get out of bed without assistance. And he has a life alert button thing that I'll call EMS. EMS, emergency medical services, yes, or the police to come and help him. he ordered a Google Home Plus Mini. That way he can tell Google, because we were in the bedroom yesterday when this happened. No volumes on our phone. I usually play games with my volume off anyway. Kevin was just laying there playing games. Everything was silent. And we could not hear Dad calling for us. His voice does not carry, apparently. He was calling from us he was calling for Kevin from his bed, and we could not physically hear it. There was no commotion going on. David just happened to get up to go to the bathroom and heard something weird and checked on Dad, and David's like, "Hey, Dad." So, got that figured out. Got the Google Home Mini. Apparently was delivered today, which is good. Oh, yes, you are so good. So that way, he doesn't have to call emergency services. He can have Google inform one of us that he needs help. Okay, I think that's it. But Dad is getting better. We all think that. He feels like he is. It's just going to take time to... I didn't know what she was doing. It's just going to take time to rebuild his muscle. What are you doing? It's going to take time to rebuild his muscles in his leg. And his body has to get out all of whatever that medicine was that has been built up in it that was affecting his legs and being able to move. He says, like, when this first started, it felt like his back was collapsing in on itself. He says that no longer feels that way. So that's good. That was an almost immediate change. But that is what's happening currently. So nothing huge, thankfully. But yes, the cats are doing okay. Orion is here. Lily is right down there on the floor cleaning her paws, and Orion's just watching her do that. I think that is it as an update. Hi. She's not amused. But yeah, that's what I have as an update right now. I did get tea in. I ordered tea. There's a tea that's released every 4 years on Adagio. It's called Brigadoon, and I was not missing that chance. I haven't made tea since shortly before Mom Carter passed, which has been over a year. I know I don't need more tea, but I really, really wanted to get it, so I ordered it. I want to do tea taste testing, I really do, but I have to continue to organize. I don't feel like I'm ever going to get done. Your tablet turned off. But, yeah. I need to I did a little bit of organization and cleaning on Friday, but I have to do more. So that's where I'm at right now. Hi, how's my girl? I've also just come to the realization that I have a Neopets calendar that I have not used in 2 months. It is sitting next to me because I do not have anywhere to hang it. And, crap. Oh, I know what I can do to hang it. I have, where is it? Here. Like, I don't really have any wall space, but I have a big clip. I can clip it on, there are filing cabinets. I can clip this around the handle of the filing cabinet and hold the calendar down, because that'll work. I will do that in a moment. I love you guys very much. Thank you for listening to me ramble. Please stay happy, healthy, and safe. I am sorry I did not post any videos whatsoever last week. I did not. I think by the time I realized it, it was like Thursday, and I'm like, it's Thursday. I don't even feel like recording a video. And I was deep into Shamrockin stuff. Alright, Elflings, I love you very much. Please stay happy, healthy, and safe, and I will talk to you later. Bye! Mwah.